Hey, Wildman, Wildman.
Greetings and salutations, Mama.
How you doing?
Good. So what was the topic you were just talking to me about?
I was talking about a good friend or good friends and what they mean to you in your life, and how I miss a friend of mine that passed away young, tragically, quickly, and how much I miss that friend because we were able to connect on a level that a lot of people don't when you find somebody, whether it's a significant other or a good friend that gets you, gets who you are, and is always there for you in the good times and bad, that's priceless, don't you think?
I do think so. And obviously, I know grieving the loss of a loved one is a really hard thing. And we all miss our friends. Obviously, I can think of friends who I didn't even lose necessarily, but I lost the friendship because maybe they wanted to associate with more popular people, or for whatever reason,
circumstances.
Or circumstances came in that ended the friendship. And as a result, for a long time I was grieving the end of the friendship. And, I can only imagine what it's like to, lose a friend you're so close to, and that person not be on the planet. But in a lot of ways, the friendships I've lost, it was like they weren't on the planet.
Yes.
I mean,
yes. You have to grieve it just the same. You grieve it. You have to go through the stages of grief. There's, there's denial in the beginning. Then there's anger. Then there's, bargaining. Bargaining is one of the stages. Then there's acceptance, and then you move on. But you have to go through those stages, and sometimes people get stuck in those stages.
Yeah.
People can get stuck in the, the sadness and or the anger. Sometimes they're angry and they're frustrated. Sometimes they're bargaining, and I'll do this, I'll try that, and if I can still fix it. But then once you get past, you accept it and you say, okay.
And I was obviously talking about, friendships like in my childhood, like middle and high school, like, like male friends not wanting to be associated. But obviously, the end of a relationship is very similar.
It's the same.
It's very similar to grieving the loss of a loved one. And I'm not talking about one relationship ending in particular. I'm even talking about
any relationship
ending.
But a lot of times, if it's it teaches us. Relationships and friendships teach us a lot of things. People come and go in our lives.
Which is why, like your friend said, it's really important to not be dependent on one person.
Right.
Because if you're dependent on somebody and that person is living your life for you, when that person goes away, you're going to be up shit's creek without a paddle.
Right. And that's what my friend said to me, the one who passed. She said to me, you saved me, and you and another friend saved her in so many ways because she was dependent on her husband. And she saved her. And she said, and when I became independent and was able to handle myself and my issues, I became stronger. And when you become stronger, you become more independent.
And what you need to realize in life, you need nobody. I mean, obviously humans are social animals, and we like companionship, and we like love, and we like, interpersonal relationships.
Absolutely.
I mean, however, I think ultimately, human beings also, want to have interpersonal relationships.
Confidence, independence is what people are attracted to, too.
Right.
But all human beings have weak moments. All human beings have times when it's good and when it's bad. But to be strong and to survive, to be a survivor, and to be able to look at the good side of things is what carries us through. And be able to laugh.
Exactly.
Laughter really helps a lot, I think.
It's good to laugh. I mean, because you could be going through a really dark and depressing time, and if you have a good sense of humor, it helps you get through it.
Yes, it saves you.
It saves you.
And so I had a neighbor years ago who used to say she had a lot on her plate, but she could tell you a joke, and she was always laughing, and that got her through her life. Always laughing.
And that is
what it is.
What it is.